Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 541, and I am continuing my series on exploring some of the ideas that came from Tim Ferriss's book, The Tribe of Mentors, by looking at a quote from Kyle Maynard. Again, we talked about one of his quotes last time, but this one was also very powerful for me, and I found it interesting. It's kind of shifted a little bit in the way that I've been thinking about things, and so I wanted to make sure I explored that here. He says, if happiness is just above the status quo, bliss is what makes you feel more alive. I know a lot of people who are spending their lives trying to become happy. And we can share all kinds of things about the idea that happiness is the way that you pursue life, right? But for a lot of people, that's a little bit daunting, and sometimes it seems like it's a little bit of a slap in the face when people are struggling with difficulty, when people are struggling with mental health issues, as I occasionally do. Telling someone, "Well, just be happy." Yeah, okay. Happy is if it, like he says, if happy is just the status quo, it's just a little above the status quo. And sometimes shooting for something just this much, oftentimes when we try to make tiny adjustments, they can be valuable. But sometimes shooting for a tiny adjustment just leaves us hitting status quo, just leaves us hitting at the same spot. Sometimes we need to change our aim to be something slightly bigger, so that if we do miss that slightly bigger, at least we're seeing some improvement. And that's kind of what I've been thinking about. As all of you know that are watching this channel or that share this channel, and maybe you've been shared this channel with somebody else. My big deal is that we make progress, and progress doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be glamorous. It doesn't have to be, earth shattering or galactic or any of those kinds of things. It just has to be progress, and making a little bit of progress that can be valuable. But if we really want to make progress, maybe aiming differently is what allows us to realize that progress along the way. Sean Acor talks about the idea that if we are always pushing happiness over the cognitive horizon, that we never get there, and that as a result, we're unhappy all the time because we're changing our goals to say, until I get there, I can't be happy. Kyle Maynard's idea of shooting for bliss, of something that makes us feel alive, I think energizes us, or at least for me, it has been energizing and has allowed me to feel like I am making progress in a different way than I ever have before. So, as you're figuring out how to shoot for progress, hey, shoot for something that makes you feel alive, and maybe that'll help. If this has been useful for you, make sure you give us a comment. Tell us that it's been useful. Share it with other people in your tribe through your different social media foundations. You've got the opportunity to do that, and we'd love to have more people join us on this journey. And as I often say, this has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.